Geminis, the gems of my eyes. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. This is going to be your weekly reading for the first week of March. So exciting. We're getting closer to springtime. We'll be covering a little bit of health, finances, and love. So I hope you'll find this helpful or useful. And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. So if you find that's resonating, you want to spend more time, dive in deeper, that will be below for you guys to check out after you're done watching this, okay? All right, so Geminis, let's just get right into it. So for this week, it's kind of interesting for you guys. I'm seeing there's going to be a lot of like mirroring going on. Like a lot of either self-examination of yourself, you really trying to learn more about yourself, or literally looking in the mirror a lot more. But actually even like as far as this week, you may like see people that kind of look like you, or they sound like you, or they do things like you. You're like, whoa, that kind of sounds like me. Or like, oh my gosh, she said that. That's like totally something I would say. Or other people that you know, like friends or family, could be like, wow, I saw someone at the market today and I thought it was you. Or I heard this person on the radio and it sounded just like you. Just a lot of like mirroring, a lot of resemblance, and that kind of energy going on for you guys this week. I don't know what it is, but maybe there is something for this week for you to learn more, or for you to realize something about yourself. It's not going to stick until you see it actually like in front of you. You see someone else doing something the way you're doing it, or saying in the way that you would say, and you're like, oh, okay, now I see how that comes off, you know? So a lot of mirroring. It's going to be different for everybody, but I think this is going to actually help you understand yourself a little bit more, or just kind of like freak you out a little bit. But the point is just for you to realize, maybe see where you need to improve, or giving yourself a pat on the back, like, oh, you know what, I am doing good. Okay, I'm saying that the number 21, if not also number 3, may be important numbers for you guys this week. And when it comes to your health, I feel like some of you, my ladies out there, could be getting your period soon, or maybe you're on your period already, and your chest area, you know, your little boobies, may be getting kind of sore, kind of tender, feeling heavy, you know, all those kind of symptoms that I'm sure not everyone goes through, but we all go through different things. And so you may be feeling a little bit more emotional, a little bit more sensitive in your feelings, especially we are in Pisces season, so that doesn't help. And I am a Pisces, so this is my life all the time. So just be mindful of, you know, your energy, the emotions that you're holding or that you're expressing, because I feel like this week you may be a little more sensitive than usual. Even if you're, you know, not on your period, if you're a guy or whatever, I just feel like where your emotions are can affect your health if it's not, if you're not aware of it, or if you're not directing it or transmuting it in some way, like getting rid of it. I feel like some of you also could be communicating or wanting to like have a shoulder to cry on, or express something, like let something off your chest. That's what I was trying to say. Like let something off your chest to someone you really care about, or like a mother, or like stepmom or sister, like someone who really gets you, understands you. I feel like some of you have some emotions that you're ready to just kind of like get out, or you just want to scream, or you just want to cry about something. And you need to just let it out of your system. So hopefully you do have someone you can kind of like talk to about it, or you yourself, you know, in your quiet time can kind of just let it all out of your system. Okay. I feel that when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, that some of you may be feeling like you're stuck in a situation, stuck in a job, in a class, program, or something, life path that you're not really happy in, or you don't feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not able to complete something, or you're having trouble remembering or studying, or you feel like you've been in something and it's like not where you need to be. Like it doesn't allow you to expand your mind. It doesn't allow you to, you know, maybe you're in a job and they're like, don't talk, you can't say anything, like you can't laugh, you can't tell jokes. You're like, what? Like you can't be yourself, you can't express yourself in the way that is comfortable for you. You could also be around people or coworkers that, you know, are mean to you or don't appreciate you or are saying rude things to you, rumors. But overall, I just feel like maybe some of you may not be really happy right now. You're just feeling kind of really stuck and bounded in a situation that, or financially, maybe you're dealing with some financial issues, possibly. Maybe you have some debt or some stressful bills coming up, utilities, stuff like that, that kind of have you really, you know, stressed out. Okay. When it comes to your love relationships and dating, you could be dealing with, I feel like you may be dealing with someone who's younger than you. If not, maybe someone's kind of on like the same age around-ish as you. Could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or also a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy that this person's embodying, or they can have one of those signs somewhere in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So this could be someone that you're connecting with long distance, or maybe they're from a different city, state, country, continent, different ethnicity, race, religion, culture than you, speaks a different language, looks different than you, or you guys connected like on the internet, social media, dating apps, stuff like that. But I feel like there's distance, or maybe you guys have not met yet, or it's been a while since you've been able to see each other. Could be something like that. But there's something that this person is like afraid either to say to you or for you to find out about them. Like there's something that they're scared of. And it has to do with them though. Like they're not scared of like, oh, love or stuff like, well, maybe they are, but they're more so scared of like telling you something or for you to find out something about them. And so I feel like that's something that they're kind of like keeping to themselves. Could be someone new that you've been talking to, or someone you've been kind of in connection with, or you're in a relationship with. And I think like at first things were really like good, or they were really strong and things were going well. You felt really like complete with this person. And I think you may have fallen for this person. You may already really like them, or you may feel like you're in love with them. You're like, I feel like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve with this person. They could be like your ideal dream girl, dream guy. You're like, oh my gosh, like my heart. I really like this person. You're really into them. I feel like you're in this like emotional, could be just Pisces season. Actually, that's influencing you as well. But you're like, oh, I'm in love. I just want to like be with someone. I really like this person. They have all my attention. Like you could just be like drooling over this person and just really, really into them. And it seems like at first things were really strong. Like there was no problems. You were seeing no red flags. They were showing all the right signs, being, you know, as equally as excited as you are. And I think you kind of like went all the way in, or you may have accidentally just like fallen in love with this person without you even like pulling the brakes. So you may have moved a little bit too fast than you would have liked possibly. And I feel like you're like, I'm ready for this challenge. I want to go forward. Like I can do this. I'm happy with this person. I really like them. I want to see them. I want to hang out with them. And I think you are really positive, really optimistic about this connection. And this person, I think, has been, or is like trying to move things slow. Like they're taking their time. They could be someone who, I feel like they give you mixed energy. Like they usually are kind of like take their time, maybe. So I think initially they were kind of really excited all the way in, you know, reciprocating, but it's like now they may act different sometimes. Like one day they'll be responding really quick to you and giving you emojis or calling you, and then the next they're acting kind of different. Like their energy kind of switches by day, kind of like the moon. And like 2 days they're acting the same, then the next 2 days they're acting a little bit different. You're like, what? Like what's going on? You're like, I like excitement, but I don't like that kind of excitement when you're like acting like two different people. And I feel like you want clarity, or you want to know like, all right, well, what's the deal? Like, you know, is this person just playing games with me? Or like, do you actually like me? Or what's going on? Because I really like you, but if we're not on the same page, then, you know, I want to know before I go in deeper with you. And I think you're wanting answers, you're wanting clarity, you want understanding about the situation and with this person. And I think like when you actually start to ask questions, like more serious questions with them, or you start to, you know, kind of not pin them against the wall, but you start to kind of ask them more serious questions and want to know where you stand, they start to act kind of flighty and will kind of like dodge your questions or change the subject, or be like, oh, you know what, I gotta go really quick. Just really acting a little bit immature or childish and not really giving you straight answers. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like they're not giving you straight answers, not really being direct. And I think their energy is kind of like all over the place. And I kind of feel also that this person is like, they go with what's most convenient for them. You know, it's like, if I have time, cool, yeah, I'll be talking to you. But if I don't, like, yeah, I'll just disappear for a day and do my own thing. And I feel like that's kind of really instability. And I don't know if that sits right with you, right? Because it's like, when you care about something, you really care about someone, you like someone, you're going to make time and you're not going to make excuses. But I feel like this person kind of makes excuses. One day they're being consistent, the next they're being like all over the place. And you're like, what? Like, I like you when you're this way, but then when you act this way, it throws me off. And I kind of feel like right now this person's not really serious, but they also, I think they do like you, but they're hiding something or don't want you to find out about something. And that's what makes them kind of like put distance between the two of you at times as well, which is kind of weird. Their energy is kind of like very confusing, very like staticky. That's how I can explain it. So we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What are they afraid of that either they don't want you to know, or that whatever it is that they're afraid of, what they don't want you to know that you should know, which I guess goes hand in hand there, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue this and find out a little bit more. The link to the extended will be below, and see what's going on, because I feel like it's a little tricky. It's a little bit weird. Okay, Pisces season can get a little confusing, and I don't want anyone messing with your feelings, Gemini. Okay, all right, so we'll continue this on. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Send you guys lots of love. Bye.